Hey everyone, welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor. And today, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to profit like a prime boss. What's the difference between a subcontractor and a prime contractor? The difference could be millions of dollars. The question I have for you is, do you want to make $100,000 in profit every year, or do you want to make millions in profit over a few years? Businesses do it all the time, especially in the government contracting arena. But the deal is, you have to be willing to do the time to be the prime. So you tell me, which one of these do you want to be, a subcontractor or a prime? So let's start with the subcontractor. As a subcontractor, you work for the person or the company that got the contract. They get the most profit and you get the pennies. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a negative way. What I mean is you need to think about which position you want to be in, but you have to do the time to be the prime. So let me make this relevant for you. I have a client that literally called me up and said, I make pretty good money off of this government contract. I make a few $100,000, but I have staff, I have all of these things. Not a whole lot left in profit. The first thing I wanted to know was, how much is the prime getting for the contract? How much is the contract worth? The contract was worth $20 million. What my client wanted to know is, should I have a talk with the contracting officer, because I took this contract because the contracting officer asked me to. The contracting officer told me that this job cannot be given to another company without me being on board. That's a whole nother conversation, but this is what goes on. This is how people use your talents because you don't know how to sell your own talents and you don't know how to do the time to be the prime. Of course, I coached this client to the next level and told them, first of all, you have a company to run. Secondly, yes, hundreds of thousands of dollars sounds like a first good contract. It sounds like a lot of money, but you have to look at the relevance of it. If they need her company to make this happen for the other company, and this is not the first client that has called me to tell me about this. It is because when you first get into government contracting, you don't know how the game works. You don't know how to coach contracting officers to allow you to help them because they don't know any better than you do. All they know is you're talented, you know how to do this. I need you to come over and work with this prime so I can give them the contract and you'll get a piece of the action. Stop. We don't do that anymore. You are going to do the time to be the prime. So let's finish with your position as a subcontractor. All they did is what I'm trying to teach you to do. They went after the business. They learned how to play the game. They learned how to bid. That's all they did. They learned how to find contracts. They learned how to bid. They won because they don't have all of the capabilities, but they won because they knew how to get the contract. They knew how to use other people's skills to get what they needed. So they go and they find you and they ask you to do all of the work for their company. If they're not doing it, sometimes contracting officers are doing it. The contracting officers don't mean any harm. They don't know any better. This is why you have to learn the system. A lot of the contracting officers don't know. They're just trying to buy something. They're just trying to solve a problem. So they come and find you. Either the prime finds you or the contracting officer finds you. The difference between you and them is they learned how to win. They learned how to get the contract. That's all I'm telling you to do is learn how to win. And if you learn how to win, if you learn what I call OPR, other people's resources, you will see yourself winning millions and millions over a period of time. You want to create long-term income, not short-sighted, short-term income. Are you trying to be a survival business, or are you trying to be a visionary business? So that's what I'm teaching you to do. I'm teaching you how to be a prime, how to think like a prime, how to fish like a prime, how to act like a prime, and how to win like a prime, and how to profit like a prime. The goal for you is to accomplish the 3 Ps: the prime position, the past performance, and the profit. And you can do that regardless as to whether or not you have a specific product or service that you offer yourself directly from your company. You hire subcontractors when you need to. I do it all the time. When I buy from manufacturers so that I can sell to the government, I'm using subs in a different way. Manufacturers are way bigger than me, most of them, but I need them. I use them to accomplish my position as the prime. And I need to teach you guys more about how you think. This is why I do this type of training, is because some of this is about being able to see the vision and yourself down the road. Bring in other people's resources. People say other people's money, but it's other people's resources. Everybody's going to make money, and a lot of times subcontractors are only comfortable being subcontractors. Maybe they're not visionaries. Maybe they don't care about what you care about, but that's not your business. Your business is to learn how to be a prime.